and here we are at AWSI 2023 with Wieger of Appletree Surfboards. What have you guys got going on this now?
Yeah, thanks for having us. Having a wonderful time here in the gorge. It's actually windy this year, so that's really cool. It seems to be unique, but yeah, I can't wait to get out there actually. So yeah, we're Appletree Surfboards. This is our first year having a full booth here at AWSI. US has been extremely good for us the last few years, so that's why we came back. So we're originally a company from the Netherlands. You guys have visited our factory actually a couple of weeks ago, so you might need to scroll back in the feed and find that video to find out a little bit about our factory. What makes us unique is that we have our own factory, which is very different from most of the other brands who have to order their boards at a specific factory. We can do a lot of custom stuff. We can make custom boards for each type of rider, not only the shape, but also the colors. You see all these wonderful colors around here. So yeah, we can really tweak that out. If you want to know more about the factory, like I said, it's probably best to watch the whole factory video where I actually explain the whole production process, because it is quite different from what other brands are doing, and it's quite cool to see how that goes.
But you have a foil board this year?
Yeah, so we're really focusing on foil boards, of course, with the winging and all that stuff, with the kite foiling and the dock starting, and like smaller boards are also still something that we like to keep making. So we've got this new model. It's called the Skipper Short, and it's actually part of the Skipper range that we're doing. That also consists of a prone board and a wing board. But these smaller boards are amazing for kite foiling as well. They're a slightly heavier construction than what we did before, making them long-proof also when you want to jump with your foil, because that's, of course, it's a big strain on the boards landing from those heights onto the foil. These will survive. They're like extremely strong. Come with a really comfy pad, and actually what makes them special is the way they bounce back off the water surface. So the name Skipper comes from the board skipping back up, so the whole bottom shape is very different from a lot of those really flat kite boards that you see, which are really good for initial planing and stability. This is more aimed at an advanced rider that wants to ride harder, maybe do wave riding with the kite. This board doesn't stick to the water surface. It's really smooth and really skips back up. So that's the whole idea of that Skipper board.
Bet you guys have a new collaboration happening right now too, right?
Yeah, so that's what we're here for, to launch at AWSI. We're super excited about to launch these boards. You can see these boards don't have an Appletree logo on the front, but they are completely produced by us, and they actually do have a logo on the bottom. But they're actually FCD Surfboards. And maybe we can invite Jason in.
Can you guys tell us more about it?
You're right, everyone. We met last year.
Yeah.
We were here at AWSI, and Wieger came with the Appletree crew. Had a really great conversation. I've had a close friend of mine who's been a team rider and a good friend of Appletree's for years, right, with Luke McGillivray.
Yeah.
So I've known of the construction and the quality that you guys have done. Between the foam, the glass jobs, the layups, the beautiful colors, and more than anything, I think the performance to durability that Appletree has been known for is also something that, FCD is Fletcher Chenard Designs. So Fletcher's goal when he started his surfboard and then kite surfboard company was always having extremely durable boards that would last. Unfortunately, he's only one human and he can only make so many boards. So we've always had sort of this limited production based on his ability to produce these boards. And we've tried little things here and there with something in a production realm, but we never really found the quality and construction that we wanted. Till we, kind of met you guys last year, saw what you were doing, and then went as simple as just, hey, make a board. Fletch really loved it. Jason McCaffrey, who runs our surf program at Patagonia, loved it. And then one of our big dealers in the United States, which is Real Water Sports, have been riding them. And Matt from Real absolutely loves the board. So it's just sort of grown from there organically. I know Fletch is riding a FCD Appletree Collab wing foil board. And then we're seeing these beautiful boards that are right here, from our kite surfboards to and even a surf shape that we're trying out here in the back. But yeah, it's been this wonderful sort of partnership with, sort of a like-minded goal, which is making the best performing boards with the best quality construction. And I think the uniqueness of you guys having your own factory with the foam that you're using, and then the knowledge that's already been in existence through your years of sort of R&D, brought us to where we were really comfortable and now have these absolutely beautiful boards that we're going to be able to bring to market.
Yeah, so you're going to see these appear in the market over next season slowly. Of course, we're also limited in what we can do, so it's a bit based on the demand, but we're sort of in between where FCD is really custom, really small, and like one by one making. We're sort of in between that and full-scale Asia production, but where we can still do customization, so you can order these boards in your color or specs that you like, or different fin bolt tools and whatnot, but the shapes will be completely dialed in by the guys at FCDs, because they've been trying them over and over and again till they're perfect, and then send the file to us and we make them basically. So we're super stoked on this collab, and yeah,
and for us it helps being able to, your location, it helps us get, you know, boards into the European market where we've never really been able to do that from the US, because we get just outpriced.
Yeah.
And again, Fletch loves kite surfing so much that he doesn't let his ghost shapers do any of the kite boards. So again, one person can only do so much, and with what you guys are doing, again, it doesn't take us to that mass production of sort of loss of quality and loss of performance or questionable quality. You know, we know that everything coming out of the Appletree factory is going to be, you know, top notch and beautiful and as perfect as it can be.
Yeah.
You can still have your one-of-a-kind board.
100%.
100%. Still order your color, still, you know, make it personal, which is, we find still important.
Yeah, and I think that the quality of, you know, contours of rails, contours of bottom, you can see this board right here has this beautiful channeled bottom that, you know, you kind of have to have the knowledge of board shaping and sort of what that brings to the table and how that sort of ties into the fin placement to channeled bottom and everything like that, that really brings, you know, what you guys do to the forefront and allows us, again, to be comfortable with knowing that these shapes aren't just going to be a random, you know, everything's going to be different on every board, but that each board's going to have that great feel and that great sort of true custom shape, just in a way that can get out more of them than we can on our own.
And proper durable, you know, it's really going to be a board that I mean, they're not the cheapest board, but they're going to outlast any other board by double or triple the time. So in the end, they're actually not expensive at all. It's you're really making an investment, and then if you're going to make that investment, make it your own, you know, make your own color, make it really something personal. So yeah.
And I will say like, I love the customization of boards, and what you guys do with your resin tints and swirls and some of the foil boards that are out there, I think they're just absolutely beautiful. So again, it sort of allows the board to be your own every time, which is wonderful. So I'm definitely stoked.
Thanks so much, Jason.
Yeah.
Super good.
Like everybody's leveling up here.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's where it all came from, you know, as a common goal. So it was an easy collaboration that way, I guess.
Well, thanks for sharing the new news with us.
Thanks for coming by.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Hope to see you next time.
Absolutely.